Hello, I'm Mr. Vintage and welcome to my review of the 1-to-144th scale high-grade Kycilia's Forces ACT-ZAKU Principality of Zion prototype mobile suit. This high-grade consists of 9 runners, including the polycaps, a 1 small-size sticker-style decals, and the manual. At the time of this build, I find the assembly much more complicated. Maybe due to the fact that this is my very first and only ZAKU to date. And the time of my build on this model kit, my past Gunpla or past build is more on high grade from the Gundam 00 series, which is very dated compared to this. But because of that experience, I find it much more enjoyable to build, especially the head and the torso. And now let's move to the articulation, starting from the head. The head movement is very limited, especially the upward and downward movement, also the side to side, but the great thing about in this is that the eyes move every time the head turns. It gives more life into the model kit, and that's good. Next, the chest. The chest have some limited movements too. It has a slide up crunch and side crunch, and sadly, no rotation. Next, the arms can rotate. The left arm all the way up, it's good. Quite limited because of the shoulder shield. Next, the right arm all the way up, it's good too. So as you can see, the left arm can move all the way up, slightly more than the right arm. Bicep swivel, elbow joint, and the hand is on a ball joint. Next, the front skirt can move upward and downward slightly, and the side skirt can move upward and downward too. Just not as good as the front skirt, and it can also hinge backward. Next, the legs all the way up, it's great. Legs all the way back, limited because of the non-movable back skirt, but it can do a split. Next, the thigh swivel. Knee bend is not bad either, and the foot bend and the foot side to side is great. And now let's move to the backpack a little bit. It has a simple design, but for me, it's really cool. The only movable area is these 2 thrusters. So the ACT-ZAKU has no problem with the posing department, and that's because of the good articulation this model kit had. Now this is the ACT-ZAKU and everything that it comes with, and it's quite a lot, and I like it. And that's the awesomely named ZAKU weapon for me, the quadruple mount machine gun, the hit hawk, the large hit hawk, and these 2 alternate hand. And we also got these 3 adapters for the weapon and for the base. Let's focus first on the quadruple mount machine gun. It's very simple but awesomely detailed, and the only movable part is this handle on the side. Second is the 2 hit hawk. The only difference with the 2 is that the other one have a much more expanded hilt. The third one is the 2 large hit hawk, which I painted to match the glowing effect on the box art. Next, we have these 2 alternate hand, the open hand and the trigger finger hand, which is used for the machine gun. Lastly, we have the adapters, 2 for the weapons and this one to use on the stand. And I must also mention that this kit comes with a bunch of leftover parts from the past kit, which this kit is based on. Now let's move to the size comparison. So this is the ACT-ZAKU alongside with the high-grade Gundam Chimaris, real grade Wing Gundam 0 EW, and the high-grade Gundam Vidar. So let's wrap up this review. The ACT-ZAKU gives us a plentiful playability and posing options because of its good articulation and number of weapons to choose with. Combining its awesome look and aesthetic, the ACT-ZAKU can surely win your heart, and I can easily recommend it. So that's all I must say. Overall, this is a great model kit. So goodbye and thank you for watching. See you on the next review.